Video games have been around a long time, but how are they a culture? Well, Sorrell says culture, in the context of globalization, is conceptualized, experienced, exploited, and mobilized as a resource. Video games began simply as a product, a resource, and have grown to be quite a lucrative one. This is not only by the selling of video games themselves, but through the sales for events, merchandise, microtransactions, and esports.
Is the Call of Duty World Championships. The prize pot for that is $1 million, so the top team will take away $400,000. Maybe I can get it.
But there is a lot more to it than just consumerism. Sorrell says culture is also viewed as a site of contestation, where meanings are constantly negotiated. This is also true for video game culture. Meanings are debated both from outside the culture and from within. Gamers are constantly battling stigmas of what the average player is and how video games influence us.
Violence has more to do with video game weapons than real ones.
Violent video games increase aggressive behavior.
Video games, to me, are murder simulators, is what they are.
Was trained to kill with Call of Duty and other video games.
Within, there are ongoing issues and debates about how to handle toxicity, homophobia, racism, and sexism that plague the community.
This stuff represents the worst in our community. It's antithetical to everything games are about. Games grew up as a medium about joy, and yet these people have made it an outlet for misdirected hate.
Sorrell also talks about culture as a system of shared meanings that allow us to make sense of, express, and give meaning to our lives. And video games are without a doubt a form of expression both for the creators and the consumers. They give us a shared meaning, a language, and a forum for understanding life and how we all fit into it. Again, Sorrell talks about collective identities that serve as homes of familiarity, spaces of belonging, and as sites for the formation of resistance, agency, and political empowerment. This culture holds the opportunity for people to come together, understand one another, and connect in ways you may think is silly for people just playing games. But we aren't just playing games. We are doing so much more.